Which of the creatures on your screen is a true lizard? I'm going to give you a second to get over the shock factor of this, which is a real animal, and repeat the question. Which one is a true lizard, taxonomically? The obvious answer is this guy, but that is incorrect. It's actually this one. So let's go over what these animals are. And like I said, they are all real, including this, and talk about why this one is the real lizard. This is a Sheltopusik. It is a type of legless lizard, but legless lizards are true lizards. Despite the fact that they look like snakes, it's just an example of evolution choosing similar characteristics in different groups of animals. This is a Tuatara, totally different. We're gonna put a pin in that and come back to it. And this is a Mexican mole lizard, which is a type of worm lizard. Some of them don't have any legs at all, but they're not legless lizards. I know that's weird. This guy's legless. Even when these are legless, they're not legless lizards. They are worm lizards, which you can probably see why based on the color and the... I'm going to try not to get too descriptive with this one, okay? Anyway, all three of these creatures are in the same class, okay? This taxonomic level, class Reptilia. But that's where it ends. The Tuatara then breaks off and is in its own order, whereas these two continue to travel together in the same order, but different families. There are millions of years of evolution that separate him from the time that he broke off from the common ancestor that unites all three. So looking at him, how can you tell that that's not a snake? Your brain is probably registering that he looks a little funny, but not the specific differences. If it were a more zoomed in picture, you could tell pretty clearly that he's got an external ear hole right there. Snakes don't have that. He also has eyelids. Snakes don't have that either. There are a couple other physical differences that are pretty easy to clock once you know what you're looking for, but I do think that those two are the most prominent and easily identifiable.